or Sunday. Sunday the 8th. Beautiful day.
Brian's making us fucking work, dog. Turn the TV off, though. Or, like, mute it. Something. Although if you get distracted, I'm going to tell you to turn it off.
Oh, I mean, we could just hit it. What that?
Are we recording already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, now that we're recording, he's not getting us back.
get it back. Get it back.
Fight me. Fight me!
We live.
Who scored? Who scored?
No, but
No one scored?
Colorado coming back, baby.
Hey, so now that we're on
The college football companion watching.
your college football companion.
Like, you know, the fight companions they do for when they watch UFC.
Ow, you fucking asshole.
Harder.
Hit me right in the pinky toe, you dick.
Good. Good. Fuck him.
I like how he waits till like we start recording to walk right in front of the fucking camera with a chair.
This one's his ass. Wants his ass on the screen.
It's like the last one.
Look back at it.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
Pause.
Can I say, dog, I'm charming? It's gonna be a long fucking couple weeks, dog. We're gonna make you do a lot of work, Brian. Since your bitch ass doesn't want to go on tour with us.
Let me just call him out. We can't let him just say no and be like, be okay.
We
with
had
it.
a deal, Kyle.
We had a deal, Kyle.
Where's my check?
Like, when
I told you we'd pay you as a photographer.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, for this?
You need to work.
you need to volunteer your time because that's what it is right
Never
now.
got in trouble. Consider this community service, motherfucker.
For high school. High school hours.
Did you graduate distinguished or what, Brian?
Did you do your high school community hours?
That's only if you're distinguished, dog.
I don't think so, no.
Shit, I did that.
I don't think he graduated.
I did flunk senior year.
You fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah, dude, I felt like a
You
dumbass.
flunked it?
How did you flunk
The entire year, all the classes?
No, like just half of the classes. So I have to like do a whole half semester.
Remedial shit or what? No, it's legit. No, because I remember I didn't fucking
sorry.
I didn't pass chemistry. So.
I can't hear that fucking word without
I
thinking
think it
of
was Steve.
Friday.
Oh,
Steve, wow.
oh, that's his new joke. Like remedial, like yeah, that makes sense. He's retarded.
No, it's that fucking, I can't remember if it's next Friday or Friday after next. It's like, you remedial. What does that mean? Retarded.
Let's just say that I didn't pass algebra 2.
I never passed algebra 2 either.
Yeah.
But I graduated a
I
junior.
did math, okay.
But like,
Let me rate one.
Chemistry was a bitch. I'm like, what do you mean this mole system? I don't get it. Like, I
This
just
mold system.
fucking periodic bullshit. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
and when I was at like English class, I'm a good writer. And the only problem that I had is that I didn't take the final.
Like
That's
the one thing you need to do.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, well, it's because like it's like sorting, like sourcing, and all that fucking bullshit. Like I did not do that, so the teacher flunked me, and then I ended up going again.
No.
Same teacher.
Brian, stop. The teacher did not flunk you. You didn't do the final.
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever.
That's like saying the cop made me speed. No, he didn't. He just...
Well, that's not what I meant to say. Like, you know, like she flunked me because I did bad.
She didn't flunk you. Change your verbiage.
You flunked.
That's how you know you failed English twice. You fucked up the...
I got perfect scores on all my writing. Perfect scores.
You can't write a sentence. She flunked you. You flunked.
I can't say a sentence. But
I don't words good.
I went the next year and I had the same teacher and she's like, Brian, you're back. I was like, yeah.
No shit. What do you think is gonna happen?
I didn't do your final. And then she was like, you don't want to like change another teacher? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then,
Was she hot?
oh no.
Oh.
But I stayed there because like I had just started my music shit and like a lot of the kids there.
I'm gonna make it.
They were all listening to my music. Like, oh Brian, I already know your shit. Like I just became friends with everybody there.
God, your generation's super supportive. Like, we did that back in the day. Fucking gay. You're doing your own music.
When you fucking first told your friends you were doing comedy, it's like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker's friends are like, good, do it, Brian. What do you live in a Hallmark movie, you little fuck?
Fucking
My music was good. That's why.
Yeah, but my comedy's good. Didn't get no support.
Yeah, we're going on tour.
But yeah.
Get on the bag.
You know where you don't want to go, even though we had a deal on camera, by the way?
Get on the bag.
It was on camera. It was like 2-3 episodes ago. You were like, if you don't get the job, go on tour. And he was like, yeah,
He
we
hasn't
can
actually
do that.
gotten the job. He's still in the
Is he employed?
But that doesn't mean he didn't get the job.
Actively trying.
Will you be employed in the next 2 weeks?
I have no idea.
Hey, Brian.
Go 0 to 100 scream is what you got to do.
Stop. Stop.
How the fuck did you spike my mic, dog?
So like.
Oh, should that come out in the last one? Just the instant loudness bullshit? I need to watch that episode. Oh, God, that's hilarious.
Just for you, Esteban.
Alright, I can watch it.
I don't fucking.
One
of these days, I'm feeling gassy. Just rip one.
Oh, that's. Yeah, I was about to say, don't do that with that mic. Do it with this one.
No.
Because this one's also cylindrical. You can.
True. Well, listen. Get on the dock.
So yeah, as I was saying.
I'm gonna call you Flunky from now on. High school is so fucking pointless when you think about it, dog.
It is.
I read somewhere that high school is literally just to prepare you to work in a factory. Like,
Well, back in the day, they used to have the trade schools, the trade classes. Now, high school is completely stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
The crack epidemic, it was all systematic. They took away all the trade schools, ruined the black system, the black families. You hear that?
Hold on.
Like in the 80s,
The crack epidemic. I heard the crank epidemic. I was like, there isn't.
fucking
That's
everybody
why-
cranking all ah!
That's why I just stopped looking. I was like, yeah, I know I didn't hear that right. Also, grow up, assholes. That's methamphetamine. All right.
Yeah, but yeah, they took away the trade schools and
Yeah, it's also CIA funded. It turns out.
yeah.
Did you know that the CIA literally flooded crack into the inner cities? If
And
you hadn't failed school, you might have, Brian. You fucking.
and they
It's not going to be.
yeah. Was that when they also like funded the Mexico or Brazil their crime syndicate?
I don't remember.
I think they funded Colombia.
Oh, the coup in Colombia. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look into it, bro, we have just straight up murked a bunch of world leaders for like no reason.
It's like, hey,
Fuck yeah.
we're not gonna be responsible for this, but here's guns, free of charge.
That's one of the things that made me laugh with Obama, that Fast and Furious thing, where it was like, he's supplying them with guns. It's like, no, they've had them for years.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if y'all know that.
it's like Reagan, dog.
Like, they weren't hitting each other with rocks before Obama got in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Undiscovered whole country, Colombia.
yeah, dog. It's like, what did they kill themselves beforehand? They were thumb wrestling. What the fuck do you mean? Like, damn it, he got me. Like,
They're just a fucking country full of Alex Pajeros and
she's squabbling, dog. That guy's got a grenade
yeah.
in his right hand. So, what's the score? It's still the same? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
dog, the comeback ain't going to happen.
And yeah, they blew it. They didn't make the fourth down.
And you blew it.
God damn it, Dion, you stupid curly haired bitch.
All right, run. Smack that motherfucker!
All right.
Okay, so you have to put 2 stick figures on screen, and one of them has to smash into the other one when we yell.
Smash.
It better happen, Brian. Otherwise, you're fucking this close.
Hey, did you ever get that OBS thing? Or no? You dumb.
You sounded so bitter when he said that.
No, don't ask about it again.
No!
Why not?
Yeah, why not, Brian?
You.
Did you fail to turn in the final for OBS? Is that what happened?
What does OBS stand for?
Open Broadcast Software.
Oh, I'm bitches. You suck it. That's close.
I thought you were going to put the SH in front of another word like shmoney or schmurder.
I'm bitches. show.
OBS versus Brian sucks.
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
So, did you perform yesterday? No, you don't speak Spanish.
And it was just Rudy and then Ivan. Ivan did great.
Burbs.
I met the headliner.
The headliner's cool. Tony.
Really funny guy.
What the fuck was his name?
Tony Maldonado. Yeah, he's funny.
But like, I met him and like he knew that I didn't speak Spanish at all. I was like, hey man, I really love your set. He was like,
No, but then, like, you know, we started drinking and he started being more friendly to Brian and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, like he started drinking more. We were outside and like I was like, he saw me dancing and he just started standing at my dance moves. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then a fucking Spanish song comes out. I'm like fucking singing word for word and he's like, ah,
Motherfucker don't sing a lick of Spanish. Bars though?
Bars.
I'm sorry. Barras though?
Barras.
Ugh. What? Get your own. Yeah, the other one that I had officially died yesterday. I gotta go smash this bitch so she buys me more vape months. I gotta stop admitting that on camera. That's,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not taking him out.
Thanks, bro. Good looking out, Brian.
Brian, that's a good camera. I'm not the bitch that supplies them.
It's not me.
God.
So, fun fact, I smashed that chick into getting me 3 tickets to a movie.
I smashed that bitch into pieces.
I was thinking into oblivion. She no longer
I
exists.
can't wait to move to San Antonio. This podcast dies when I go to San Antonio.
No, we'll drive.
No, I won't.
No, you're driving down.
Yeah. I told Esteban about it. I hadn't been able to talk to you about it because like you're gay, but I'm sorry, June. Oops.
There you go. You're fucking June, dog.
I want to come down every 2 weeks, and I was saying we record 2 episodes when I come down, and then the next 2 weeks y'all go up. That way, when y'all when y'all go up, we can hit mics and shit.
Yeah, I mean, this year I'm taking off. I'll be free.
If I'm what?
I mean, if I'm taking this year off, I'll be free for at least. Yeah.
Perfect. You're driving.
My car can't even make it down the block. What are you talking about?
I got it.
That's gonna be like,
His car going down the road sounds like me coming up 3 flights of
no,
stairs.
I can't make the drive, but my car can't make the drive, dude.
Nah, yeah, I got it. I actually like driving.
No, we remember that first road trip?
You and your friends are dead.
You know, it's funny. I sent that message. Him and Wally both cracked the fuck up, and then Stefan's like, "Why would you send that?" I'm like, I don't know.
I actually thought I was getting a connection with you.
We took that like your first time out with us. Like, dude, this is set up. They're gonna murder me out of town.
Okay, how did you guys feel about?
We were laughing, but then I kind of was like, is he taking it seriously?
When we saw the cop, we were like, "Damn."
No, but like about the whole situation, we're like, oh, it's this new guy coming along with. It's not he's not even a comedian.
If we didn't want it, we wouldn't have invited you.
110%.
Yeah, it's not like fuck. We gotta take this guy. Like,
And I'll tell you this much more: if it had been one of those situations where like I got my own car, I'd been like, "Cool. I hope you drive here in Laredo." I wouldn't have told you where to go. I wouldn't, whatever. You just seemed like a cool dude at first, and then you started like actually taking comedy serious, and I fucking hate you. But next,
I gotta fucking try.
yeah, now I'm just hanging out with Nando more. So
He actually hit me up because I was posting shit on my Facebook, and he's like, "Looks dead." I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. He's like, nah, but it was cool. I forgot. It's like. He's talking about the shows, and then he's like, "Hey, does Serge still want to kick my ass?" He's like, "Nah, he's actually pretty cool, buddy. You're actually one of the few people he actually likes here." I'm like, all right. He's like, we're thinking about doing something in November. We'll try to get you on. I'm like, all right, if he's cool, I'm cool. Whatever. I'm over it.
fight him.
I don't know if you saw the last episode, but like the little post-credit scene where I'm just like, wow.
Don't kick my ass.
Wow, wasn't that a good episode? I just want to say, I'm a little bitch. Don't hurt me. And don't listen to what they're saying. Thanks.
That was rough. I'll do that again.
Hey
man. Yeah.
I told Eric Para about what Nando said, and like in my head I was like, man, he said I was rough, and he's like, that's it.
And how much of a bitch did you feel like?
Dude, I was like,
Oh, damn, he's right. That's nothing. That's actually kind of constructive. You know?
Like you say it in front of me, I kind of,
You overdoing it,
I
yeah.
overdid it really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were like, calm down, dude.
Yeah, it's like the Grace thing all over again, dog. That bitch hates me. It's like,
I know.
well,
He still doesn't see the beauty of what she did with that joke.
Yeah.
He's still like, she fucked me over.
and even then,
What beauty?
She saved you from fucking get on fucking Al's bad side. Like, she took the
Yeah.
heat. She took the heat. Like even though like whatever Al's bad side doesn't really matter, but still.
we're just throwing shots now. Fuck Jay Scott.
For some reason, I don't know why, I would have probably preferred like just to like die in the silence of that joke instead of that happening.
Instead of her defending you.
She wasn't defending me.
She called you skinny. Big fucking deal, dude.
No, she brought up.
Corelli cheers. Annoying bitch hecklers. Like,
Brian's got a warm mind.
Brian is that little chihuahua that's just on 100 all day, bro. Just roof, dog.
Woo! What the fuck? It's like, woo! What the fuck you mean by that?
I hate movie reboots, like when they make a old movie new again. I feel like new movies, like they're getting too woke. Like soon there's gonna be a Transformers. Yeah. I wasn't born with a muffler. The stick shift is new. Does anybody have Disney Plus? Fuck yeah, man! I love watching Disney Plus. I love watching Marvel movies. But what's fucked up about Marvel now is that like they're doing too much now. Like now there's a gay Spider-Man. Yeah. Like, all right. Like yeah, like can you imagine that multiverse war? Like when one Peter Parker meets another Peter Parker, and it's like, well, what's the difference between you and me? I suck dick.
This is like, honestly, people need to know that I'm pretty bipolar. Like, so that's kind of a big issue I have. Like, it's like overreact and like the newest thing.
That was the worst thing you could have told me.
Yeah, I swear.
Because from now on, I'm just gonna be like, Brian, that dude looked at you funny, dog. Sorry.
Literally, like Nicole tells me like little shit like that, and like I have a face where I can't change. I'm like I was like fucking holding her close. I'm like, you fucking with my girl? Like, I'm always looking around, bro. Like,
You fucking my girl?
I know I can't do shit, but I want to look like I can.
Wait till you hear what Steve says about you, bro. That shit's crazy.
I won't, like you. I don't fucking believe it.
I love fucking with people, bro. That's what I do. It's fun.
Pause.
How's that?
Let me think. Pause.
let me suck that.
Give me that robot dick. Yeah, it's actually about what I pictured, Brian.
Gay?
He
Rainbow?
made the mistake. He made the mistake of like flinging it like it was his dick, and it was like, it's small.
Schmo.
This is not what you want to, you know. Not at all.
That's not an accurate representation.
Yeah, it's too big.
All right, there, bro.
Ryan, you're like,
It's half of me.
Bitch, this is your quad. What do you mean? Anyways, I smashed this bitch and she got me 3 tickets to a movie, to go see a movie, so the roommates could go see the movie. And he is trying to wuss out.
I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary movies. Fuck you.
You don't like scary movies for what reason?
Well, what if they're actually scary, or 2, they're actually very predictable?
Well,
Wait, did you say that they're actually scary?
If they're actually really scary, then I'm fucking scared. You know? But then, like 95% of every scary movie is very predictable.
Well, I think all movies are kind of predictable.
Yeah, now that's getting to most cinemas like that. But yeah,
Well, no, like in general.
Yeah,
I can tell you the end to every Marvel movie. The hero wins.
not Infinity Wars.
That's an anomaly. That's also part 1.
How does every Fast and Furious fucking movie end?
Family. I
Family.
spiked the shit out of that mic.
We're going to space. How? Family.
They sent a Pontiac Fiero to space. I'm about it. You want to know the truest thing about my like of that franchise? I am not like this super mega hyper fan. Like, I don't live and breathe Fast and the Furious. The second that people jumped on that they thought I did, I just haven't let go of that joke. I was like, now I am a fan because people say I'm a fan, just to bother them.
You know, it's a problem when the Japanese version, or not the Japanese, the movie that took place in Japan is your biggest. Everybody likes it. The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift,
which is the dumbest ending for. You want to talk about a completely ridiculous ending to a movie? That's the dumb ending to a movie. You really think you're going to steal $100,000 from a Yakuza member, walk in and be like, "I'll give you this money back if we can race," and he's gonna be like, "That motherfucker, I'm in." No, he'd be like, "Oh, thanks for the money." Boom, dead.
Somehow that's the most realistic thing that's happened in Fast and Furious. Like, how you could go to space.
That's okay. On the real, I hate that argument that people have. They're so unrealistic. Because a dude chucking a frisbee at a dude and having that frisbee hit 9 people and come back totally believable.
Well, that's like superhero. You can suspend belief.
It's a movie. You can suspend belief.
No.
Did you ever watch the movie Cujo?
Yeah, but have you...
The whole part of, like, I guess Fast and Furious, like, they're really...
At least the first 2 movies, yeah. They were
on what planet are they grounded in reality?
The first 2 movies where there's just a fucking race street gang.
It was never about racing. It was about being a criminal. That was the whole point.
Yeah, criminals are fucking astronauts now?
Yeah.
No, they're not. Dude.
NASA's been stealing money from the government for years.
The day I see a Crip or a blood in space, I'll believe you, okay?
Dog, Leprechaun in space.
Again.
Jason in space.
Those are horror movies you can suspend belief. They're demons and a fucking actual leprechaun.
But that's the cool thing about Fast and Furious movies. Like, the fact that they're almost grounded in reality and that you could, like, be like, oh, shit, like, I could probably almost see that in real life.
Like even like they're super badass kind of like highway shit where they jump off things and onto like a big plane. I could kind of get behind.
I would never believe that.
Tom Cruise, like his stunts are like super cool because like they're real. Well, like not real, but like like they're really.
He actually does. He's his own stunt guy. You know what I'm
like grounded in reality, and that's what kind of like it's like oh shit. But like when you see like a fucking car going in space, you're like.
I go to those movies just to be entertained, and as long as it's an entertaining movie, I'm cool. I'm not a hard person to please with movies. As long as it's somewhat enthralling, I'm game.
I wouldn't doubt like they're thinking about Jason Momoa. Like, do we want him as a regular character or should we bring out his Aquaman character? We're gonna race in the ocean.
But I'm waiting for one of 2 crossovers to happen with that series. I either want to see Fast and the Furious beats Transformers, because watching Dominic Toretto fly out a Bumblebee would be fire.
They're gonna race Aquaman. It's gonna be Dominic in a Stingray Corvette versus Aquaman in an actual Stingray.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this motherfucker better go somewhere with this joke. Because he just brought it up again.
I laughed my ass off watching the trailer for Fast and Furious. It was like, you're gonna blow up what's it called? The chapel or whatever the fuck?
What chapel?
The Pope's house or whatever the fuck.
What?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Vatican.
The Vatican. Like, you're gonna blow up the Vatican? I felt like that's so stupid.
The movie's fantastic. The movie's super fucking entertaining.
Like,
watching cars. I'm also a gearhead, bro. Watching cars go fast, I nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, hard.
Yeah.
And fast.
I guess.
And
fast
furious.
And
The only thing that killed me is like
fucking hard ejaculate and shit.
You know how like when they dub the movies for Mexico, like they usually keep the title. They didn't keep it for the Fast and the Furious, and that's absolutely terrible. Rápido y Furioso. I'm not even lying. That's what they're called in Mexico. Is like,
that's actually kind of.
it translates.
Yeah, that's kind
they
of.
They never translate the titles.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah,
I've never seen.
It's just always horrible translations. That's the thing. Like Daredevil. What's Daredevil?
Actually, I don't know how to say Daredevil in Spanish.
Hombre sin miedo. Man without fear. You retranslate it back. That's not Daredevil, dude.
Yeah, that's so fucking bad.
How do you say dare in Spanish?
I don't know.
The only one that I can think of is te agüitas, but like
Agüitas?
el hombre que no se agüita. Like,
No me agüito, right? It's gonna be the.
hey, they scored again, dog.
It's over. They didn't get the onside.
Agüito, man.
No agüito, man.
No, agüito.
Culo si no, hombre. Like,
Vato bien ciego. Brian's like, what is Ciego? Oh, he's blind.
That's fucking funny. Hombre bien ciego. Remember, literal translations for every one of those.
Yeah, like in the 2000s, me and my brothers would always make fun of like, oh, it's all dumb fucking translation, dude. I just can't think of. I know we would go back. There were so many movies like that's fucking stupid. It never translates well ever.
I'd be down to see Capitan America. You know what I mean?
It's like Men in Black.
Everyone's like fucking.
Ed Negro, you racist bastard! Like,
hombres negros. They just would have said negros. Like, that's not racist. It's a little too much, dog. Redundancies. I think that's right.
What was that shit that fucking was it Scott Van Pelt? You say the redundant department of redundancies department. No, it wasn't him. It was fuck. It was Scott, the one that passed away from cancer. Stuart Scott. I can't remember. God, I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
That was a sad moment. That ESPYs award.
True.
That was big sads, bro.
Big saddies.
I've only ever cried in like 2 movies. That moment watching that ESPYs thing, I cried like a bitch.
Oh yeah. As you get older, you're like, fuck, man.
Bro, I cry a lot.
Yeah.
I believe that, you little sad bitch.
I get emotional watching movies, man. The one movie that would really always get me is Click.
I've never seen it, but everyone's like, you're gonna feel something. It's like, I don't care about humans.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
That movie really changed my whole perspective.
On
Life.
Oh shit.
Life itself, bro. It's basically like this guy fast forwards through his whole life. He doesn't get to experience a lot of the things, and he fast forwards to like, oh, where's my dad? And he's like, oh, we need to tell you something. They tell him, and he's just like, he's about to fast forward again through life, and then he like pauses it, and then he's like, okay, well, send me to where my dad died, like the moment he died, and like it basically puts him like, cause like whenever he's fast forwarding, he's on autopilot. So like his dad comes in, he's like, oh look, let's have some fun, let's do this shit. He's like, no, I'm busy. Like, I'm working right now, like leave me alone. And the dad just walks away crying.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's gonna cry right now.
That scene really, fucking, I always cry in that scene.
Yeah.
Pussy.
And then you see your stepdad, he's like, eh.
His pop's actually mad cool. His mom and his dad are mad cool.
Yeah.
Ow.
You got that kind of relationship with your stepdad, or is he like, hey, what's up? What's up, Steve? What's up, Phil? There you go, Phil.
He's a really good guy. Just say that.
Hey, he seems super chill.
He's also like a veteran, so he like respects a lot.
All right.
Oh, like military vet, no doubt, really.
Brian's dad.
Chutch, you I don't know why I went mad gutter for no reason. So now church, yo, yeah. Skibbity bop, dog.
Skibbity bop, Oronies.
Like when they kicked out my cousin, he's like, so you saw what we did to your cousin, right? Great to work.
Homie looked at him and said, "Fuck around and find out, dog."
He's like, you're right, Tony.
Yeah, I'm going on tour. Like,
how much is it paying you?
I'm going on tour.
Don't worry about it.
It's exposure. Get the fuck out of here with exposure.
As long as he takes care of my mom,
True.
Yeah, and like legit, they seem like really cool people. It was mad funny that day that I went to that pool party with him. Like, we showed up and Brian in the court, like, you need to meet his parents. It's like, why are you so fucking excited? I met him. I was like, all right, they're nice. Yeah. Yeah. We get it.
I was about to say the same thing.
Brian has 2 parents, bro. Cool. Some of us have none. All right. Yeah, we don't. I don't even have parents, Brian.
I think you're better than me with your beanie
And your loving household, you bitch.
and your flamingos on your shirt, dog. What's wrong with you?
I had tribulations.
You have 2 fucking loving parents, and you failed your senior year. You rat bastard.
Right.
Quit. Hit the fast forward button.
Oh god.
How long have we been recording because we haven't said a fucking thing.
20 minutes.
All
Right?
I don't know. Did you set a timer? Of course. No shit. Pause. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, B.
So he doesn't want to go watch The Exorcist with us. Let's finish this fucking topic out. It's a free ticket, dog.
I mean, I could be underwhelmed.
Just go.
That's like the whole reason you go and watch a scary movie. Get scared. It's kind of like going on a roller coaster. It's the same shit.
Do you go on roller coasters?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, you go on a roller coaster. It's lit, bro.
But a roller coaster doesn't haunt me at night, you know?
Oh, a loop.
No!
So you have like nightmares?
I mean, when I was a kid, but still, even then, like, as an adult, it's just like, those images come out. It's like, it just keeps me up, and I'm like, just fucking ignore it and go to sleep. I don't know, nightmares. Or sometimes it does come, it does manifest in a nightmare, but I'm like, see, that's what I get. That's what I get.
I mean, I kind of like that part of watching a scary movie where, like, you know, you gotta take it home with you. Like,
Yeah.
It's always great when you go into a movie, like a horror movie, and the sun's out, and then you get back out, and it's like
dark.
pitch fucking
I know,
black.
like, this sucks, dude.
And like you're just driving down the road. Sometimes for whatever reason you forget to turn the music on. You hear a bump in the car. You're like, "The fuck was that?"
dude, like, I love watching scary movies, and then, like, afterwards, like, getting home, you're like, holy shit. Then, like, you hear
Every light's on.
holy shit.
That's me. Every light's on. I watch Seinfeld for like 2 hours.
It's like when you're watching My Little Pony to scare the evil away.
I know.
Like, I just watched.
I'm pretty sure the demon just thinks you're a bitch. No one.
Demon's like,
Demon's just over him like fucking pussy.
just takes off.
I was gonna haunt you, bitch.
What a bitch! Just walks
In
off.
my case, just watching Seinfeld. Hey, it's a good episode. It's a good.
Demon's like, scoot over, dog. Like, I just watched
Is
the
it the
Nun
Puerto
2,
Rican
by the
parade?
way. Have you seen that one yet? The Nun 2?
No.
Electric Boogaloo.
Every part 2 is Electric Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Just there's an actual sequel called Electric Boogaloo,
Is
right?
it like Herbie? No, it's Herbie Reloaded.
And it's no, you're right, reloaded.
Or fully loaded. Nothing.
Fully loaded.
Like a baked potato.
All the sour cream, dog.
I'm actually making a baked potato right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nice.
The
Oh, fat one of those. Nice.
Nice.
the words of Mitch Hedberg. Like,
Let me
I
look.
like baked potatoes, but I don't know when they're done. It's like I could throw a baked potato in the oven. When it's done, who knows?
It'll be done at some point. Let me look up this. Like, I know there's an Electric Boogaloo.
One of my favorite scary movies is like the series Insidious. It's such a good story. I don't know.
Is that the one with that big ass demon with that huge mouth who's eating somebody?
Hold on, because I didn't hear that at all.
It's the one where it's like tiptoe.
1984, Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. It was an actual fucking sequel. What was your scary movie thing? I'm sorry.
Insidious. It's like
Is that the DiCaprio one? No, that's Inception.
DiCaprio wasn't in a scary movie.
No, that was Inception. I was thinking of Inception.
DiCaprio's in a scary movie?
I don't know. No,
It's a Titanic.
That's like a literal scary movie for like any dude.
I mean,
Like, every girl thinks it's the most romantic shit ever, and then when a guy watches it,
Jack's like,
fuck that
shit.
I'm
Like-
dead.
It's like, the Jack's like, this was supposed to be a hookup, fuck. I guess I'll just die. Just falls. My God.
Insidious. Which one's Insidious?
It's-
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Somewhere like you go into like your own dreams, or like not dreams, like there's like another dimension where everything is just like super demonic and fucked up in like our own real world, and they like to get into it, you have to go to sleep.
Dude, that
So
movie,
it's Inception horror?
pretty much.
Bro, like they play with that sort of concept a lot. I don't know, it's like they.
Is that the one that that jump scare with that red demon?
Yeah. Super not scary.
Bro, what?
I think
Super
they
not
call it. It's like it's a weird twist because you expect it on the other hand, but it's actually behind that guy.
Yeah, that was probably like, and it's considered one of the best jump scares ever. It really is. Like that scene where everybody's just talking, you never expect it. You're like, okay, yeah, they're just talking, and then just pops up without even like a scary noise or anything.
Yeah, I think
It
that's.
just pops up, and everybody's like, what the fuck?
super not scary.
But then they kind of gave it away in the previews, though, right?
Yeah.
But then you don't know when it's coming true. So
I didn't watch previews. I was watching it with my brother to go on a movie. I was a fucking little ass kid.
That movie came out like 10 years ago. Oh, yeah.
You want to watch a scary movie?
That's a Scream reference. I don't know if you got that.
See, like slashers, I'll watch, even though those are very predictable.
Those are also more based in reality because there's way more. It's way more likely that a dude just pops off and starts murking people than like a demon comes out of a nun's ass.
But they're all demons, though.
You know what I mean?
They're all demons. Like Jason's a demon.
Is he?
I think they clarified that now. Like, remember because
that witch movie. Yeah.
But I think they made that one actually not canon though.
Word.
Oh no, Michael Myers. Remember when they have that seance one where like they try to bring him back or some shit?
I don't remember that.
I think Jason and Michael Myers like eventually became demons. I think that's
and I know Freddy Krueger was a demon because
no, that one he's just a fucking.
Well, no,
he's a bad spirit because he murdered and then he's a fucking.
Yeah, but not dog because in those little evil sperm things that fucking fly into him in Freddy's Dead.
I don't know.
Because when his daughter kills him, and he like his head starts doing that weird like in and out thing, like those little demons come out laughing and shit. So like I think that one also was like
or that demonic spirit.
Yeah, written into that demon shit.
Yeah, but even then those are like all right slashers you can watch easy. You'll see them coming.
But like Hostel I think counts more.
Yeah. Like Hostel and like Saw, those are psychological kind of things.
Yeah, but I think those would count as slashery, don't they? Because like it's a bunch of people dying.
No, they're more gore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Slash is just like straight up, you're getting tracked down by a killer and shit.
There has to be one of those. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Never seen it.
Don't.
I think I started watching it. I was like, this is not that great. Isn't that Rob Zombie?
Yeah. The second one was better. What was the name of the second one? What? The second House of a Thousand Corpses?
2000.
I was talking to Esteban, which is why I had it.
Yeah.
I've been rotating it around.
Condo of
fucking notice, producer.
Mansion of 2,000 corpses.
Boogaloo. I know there was another one. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know if it's actually fairly new, but I don't know. Isn't that series of like the fucking Devil's Rejects?
Yes, that's what it's called, Devil's Rejects.
Is it House and then Devil's Rejects? Because then they go on the road or some shit?
Yeah, it's House and then the Devils because they all die at the end of that movie to Freebird.
Freebird from Skinner?
Yeah, dude. It's a great fucking scene. They'd storm a cop barricade and the cops just unload Tony Montana style.
Nice.
Just like, brat. Like these dudes are getting like smoked up and shit and the car just keeps going.
That's just proves Skinner goes with anything, though.
You can fuck to Skinner, you can get married to Skinner, you can get shot to Skinner, bro.
You can be an acid trip. Especially acid trips.
I've never done acid and I don't want to.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just like that scene in Forrest Gump with Jenny just losing your fucking mind. She's just hanging on the rail. Like, goddamn, the song goes perfect. It's like a nice build-up. She's losing her mind.
I've never. You see, there was once. It was when Mama just passed away, and I was like, give me something to make me happy, type shit. I tried mushrooms. I tried ecstasy. And a friend of mine was like, try acid. And I was like, sure, dude. It's like, yeah, it's just 12 hours. Like, no, absolutely not.
Just 12 hours?
Absolutely not.
Depends on how fucking much you take.
But, like, still, that's got to be a long-lasting drug. If 12 is just, like, a baseline, I'm sure, like, even a low dose is, like, still sick. You want to trip for 6 hours? I don't think so.
Shrooms is 4, dog.
Like, it's kind of like you have to plan it. Like, okay, you have to be in a nice environment. Like,
you got to get, like, PTO from, like, your... from yourself. Like, I'm going to just lose my mind. I'm taking a day from reality. It's like,
why they call it a trip. Because, like, you go on a trip. Like, you're on vacation.
Don't be making sense in this podcast again. Right?
Quit fucking trying. Yeah, the other reason that I didn't want to do it after that was because, like, I saw Steve and Homegirl on like, they'd taken a couple tabs, I think, or something like that. We were chilling in my...
Couple tabs?
Yeah. We play hard in the paint, bitch. Anyway, so...
Windows tabs.
Yeah. But Sosa was like fucking. He was just chilling in my backyard, just like all fucking chilled out. And then he looked up. He's like, "See that tree? It's a good fucking tree." He just went off on fucking like, and it was like it struck me because I was like, I don't know if he really likes that tree or if he's quoting your joke.
That's where you made that joke, right? Did you make that tree joke?
Yeah.
This tree needs to go on a beach.
Yeah.
You haven't done that one. That one's funny. I like that one.
And that one, like that, legit happened like my backyard and shit. And it was just like one of those like, I don't want to do this. Like I don't. I did mushrooms, and that was because I was on like 4 or 5 hours. But like that come down sucked, bro. Because like you're like all like you have your. So it was mad introspective for me. Like I thought a lot about like the past shit, but I was in a good frame of mind. So like you're a little happier, but then like you slowly sink back down like off this drug, and then it's like, oh, that's right, life does suck. So then you just end up more depressed than when you fucking initially got on that.
This free bird that went back down. Every fucking trip should just be like free bird coming down.
Usually with those trips, you want to end up, well, like, I take them for like a purpose. Like, okay, I'm going to take this shit and I'm like, whatever creative shit I have in my mind or whatever I like have some sort of revelation about, like, I carry it with me when I'm not tripping anymore. And that's, I kind of made...
that's what you're trying to do, right? That's what the whole introspective bullshit, the ego death. You should be doing that with most of these trips. Or like at least some of the higher ones. I know ayahuasca or bullshit.
That shit is... I will never do that again.
It can get really delusional when it gets that high.
It's very consistent what they say. Everybody seems to have like a fucking vision of their death. But it's just like symbolic of ego death. Where like, oh, you saw yourself dead and then you could finally realize why you died, and that's the reason, or that's one of your main issues. Like, oh, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I'm doing a shit ton of drugs. Maybe I should do a shit ton of drugs.
I had ego death in my dream. So like, I think
did you
take ayahuasca? Well, it's kind of the same thing. It's like DMT.
I mean, I guess if
It's like I had a dream where like I was convinced that I was dead. Like this is like the last parts of my life, and my life flashed before my eyes in my own dream. I wasn't like, I don't know. It was just the craziest thing. And like I woke up and I was like, holy shit! Like I'm literally in my.
If that's ego death, I have that constantly.
Something like that.
Because like there's the number of times I wake up like, fucking. No, I'm fine.
I mean, if you think no, but if you, I think some of those are your past traumas where like you've been like the criminal life.
But like,
yeah, fair.
When you go through it, like I'm pretty sure like your next thing is like, oh, I'm just fine. Like no, like it's sort of like you're very thankful that you are still alive. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like holy.
By your 15th one, you're kind of just like, okay, I'm still alive. Like I'm just dead.
Right, because like, you have a lot of those times, like,
it should be the kind of life altering. Like it should mean a lot, like, or like you're introspective and you're like, oh yeah, and you're just like as soon as you see yourself die, you lose everything. Like you're the ego is like, oh, that really doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, like everything drops. Like let's restart. It should be like a clean restart. Let me do what I have to do.
Yeah.
I love how I'm the one saying it, and I've never done like that. I don't do hard drugs at all, but like I've seen a lot of these guys.
Yes.
Look at Matt McCusker.
Steven Sosa.
No, you're right about that shit.
That's what it's supposed to do. But most of these fucking dorks are just like, oh, I'm gonna get really high and fuck on this stuff.
That was a crazy ass trip, guys. Like, let's do it again.
Also, it's really hard to fuck on mushrooms. Cause like
isn't it hard to fuck on most drugs? Except ecstasy.
Well, here's the thing with ecstasy. So there's this thing called a happy trail that they'll sell you an X pill.
No, they did the same shit.
They'll sell you an X pill, but the problem with ecstasy is if it's real ecstasy, it's MDMA. It's methylene dioxide methamphetamine.
Is it Molly?
Yeah.
Or just the higher grade of ecstasy?
It's pure. So if you get like the crystal shit that's super salty and gross, it messes with your body and you can't get your dick hard because your body's tensed up, so your body's supplying blood to every other part of your muscles that are tensed up. So your dick can't get hard. So what they'll do is in that same baggie they'll sell you a Xanax pill to try and relax you. If that doesn't work, there's a sildenafil pill in there. Sildenafil's a Viagra. So I'll tell you this much: fucking on ecstasy, fantastic. the process of getting to fucking on ecstasy, hard as shit. Pause.
Yo.
This is one of those, like, this bitch is naked. I'm enjoying the way everything feels. It's like, come on. Like, you don't know how hard it is until you will the dick up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like pulling a wet noodle. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But mushrooms, yeah. Mushrooms was one of those, like, that you don't have that same problem, but it's you can't focus on anything. So, like, this bitch could be on top. He's like, yeah, fuck it. Dude, you want some fucking Uncrustables or something real quick? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think I've ever had an Uncrustable.
You've never had an Uncrustable? I like how of all of that shit, the only thing he latched onto was the fucking sandwich.
Because, like, it's been popping up lately. I'm like...
They're good, dude. They're good.
I'm like, I don't know, maybe these white people got something. They got Nutella. Fucking... I got pissed off that I found out Nutella. I'm like... Fucking my parents, Mexican. They never gave me no Nutella, but then I realized, oh, this is just Duvalin. I'm like, okay, we just got it differently.
No shit.
Yeah, this is Duvalin.
I mean, they taste the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know. They actually use the hazelnut, but it's got the same.
I just had my fucking mind blown. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's fucking Duvalin.
Just crazy. It's crazy how like the Mexicans decided to like have the small version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we don't get the diabetes.
Yeah, because only Americans don't believe in moderation, dog.
Yeah, but it's like, it's too sweet. What do we put a shit ton of chili? Now we're talking. It's like fucking Mexican candy.
More.
You want this lollipop? Sure. Well, you got to go through 8 layers of chili to get to it. I hated that.
That's fucking true.
I hated that back. I wanted the Sandia one. I'm like, fuck, I want this watermelon, but it's like under the sink.
That's like the whitest shit I heard ever.
Well, I wasn't a big fan of the spicy back then. I was like, I want this goddamn lollipop.
I love to see this motherfucker with a knife just scraping the fucking
That probably would have been better than just like sitting there for like 2 minutes. Like,
Using your bucket.
I had a cousin that would do that. He would fucking like, and then he would chew it. It's like, or you could just not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or like,
like a regular
pause.
If I did do that, I didn't do the suck. I'd be like, let me scrape off the chili with my tongue. Yeah, like, and then it's like
zoom in.
Yeah. It's a fat dick right there. Huge cock.
Just put like a picture of Andy Dick in his hand.
Yeah, that's how I worked through those. Somehow, the fucking... How does the corn lollipop taste way better than the fucking...
That corn lollipop hits different,
I remember
bro.
this being better than watermelon, but this is great, you know? It's like a corn lollipop covered in
there's
shit.
a corn one. So I'm going to tell you this much. If I give you a can of corn and a piece of lollipop and a piece of fucking watermelon, like pick one, you're picking watermelon because you're an adult. But then you put those two lollipops and like, that corn one though.
It's fucking good. I mean, there's nothing like a corn, but...
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. There's
maybe it is kind of just like really sweet cornbread. It's supposed to.
Also, I fucking hate the way white people make cornbread.
How do they make it?
Poorly.
Don't they put honey on it? I think it's good. Okay.
That's the South.
Right.
I don't know why I put an F at the end of that one.
Or do they do the non-sweet?
Yeah, they do regular ass fucking cornmeal cornbread. That's
I like
disgusting.
That. My mom makes the sweet and the regular, and the regular is like perfect for just butter. I'm like, oh yeah, dog. I think they're both perfect for butter. The sweet one's also great with butter. But even though just the regular cornmeal.
But the sweet one you can eat on its own.
Yeah, it's delicious. I get.
It's basically just like cake without frosting.
It's not cake. It's cornbread.
It's corn cake. Yeah, but you know, but like. I think even the South make the regular, but they use it for more, rich, not savory meals like biscuits and gravy or some shit. They could kind of substitute that. I think
I've never had cornbread and gravy. I'll tell you one thing that'll
they
change.
do eat it with their collard greens or something like that. Or
one thing that'll change your fucking existence. Get a good fucking gumbo, like someone that knows how to make a nice dark roux, and then that sweet cornbread, and dump the sweet cornbread in the fucking gumbo, bro. That like mix of sweet and savory. Oh my!
Wait, does Grace make the gumbo, or she knows a place that makes the gumbo?
Grace has a recipe to make the gumbo, but she has this place. I think it's called Mama's Gumbo. And the one time that I had it there, it was just one of those things where it was like I took a bite and I was like, "This is why I used to go to Louisiana. This is fucking good." And it was mad funny because like I said it, and the little old lady that cooks there, she's like, "Thank you," and I was like, "Yeah."
It's why I come to Louisiana. It's not for the poor education. I think they're like 50th in the United States for public education.
I think it's Mississippi, isn't it?
It's one of those two. It's probably Mississippi. Yeah, you're right. It's Mississippi.
Because Mississippi's wholesale tarded. You know what I'm saying?
They dropped a re on that bitch. It's just
tarded.
Hard tard.
Hard tard.
It's just a fucking Jolly Rancher, but it just says tard.
So something I was looking at not yesterday, the day before when I was watching the podcast. You know, I watched all the episodes again, and I remember the conversation that we had when we first started. Is like, this is going to be the launch pad for the Upsetty Spaghetti merch shirt.
We just come up with more.
We have not said Upsetty Spaghetti since like the third episode.
It seems a little forced.
It does.
It's better like just between us and like when something organic, I'm like, oh, he's Upsetty Spaghetti, or like when somebody's actually like we piss him off. Like,
Steve was Upsetty Spaghetti when we played Mario Party, dog. The thing is, like, Steve is worse than you at Mario Party,
and he's real unconcentrated. Like, I got that one. I'm like, you were third. He was like that the whole fucking game. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing great. I lost.
And it's not even like he'd lose by a little bit. He would lose by a mile, dog. And just be like, I got that one.
I remember playing that leaf jump like 20 straight times. I think we're good at it. And then like we were like,
we're at the fucking moon. He's still seeing clouds, dog.
That was Steve's face. Like,
or the boat race one. The one where you're zipping between the little shits that explode and you can control how fast the little boat goes. And I love that one because we're all on screen at the same time. You can see who has crossed the line and who has not. And it's obvious that me and Esteban have crossed this line. He's still we're just chilling, waiting for him to finish. He finished like, fucking won that one. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And then he'd come up there. He's like, no, do it again. I know I won that one. I know I won that one.
There's games with a computer beat him. Like.
I don't think he won a single mini game that game.
No.
Just like Brian. Brian hasn't won a single mini game, dog.
Just like Joe.
Do you remember when you fucking annihilated Nicole like a total asshole?
That sounded weird.
Pause. I didn't mean it that way.
We talked about it yesterday too.
Oh yeah, when I called her 00.
How like yeah, it's impressive to get 6 stars, but it's even more impressive to get 0 stars and 0 coins.
It's like you never played the game.
Like, if stars are your equity and coin is your money, that bitch was broke and homeless. Like, that was bad. And I'm never gonna forget. He's like that. What was it, like that 4th mini game where we'd taken some of her coins and she's all the confidence in the world, just quiet as fuck, just like,
We talked about like
I'm gonna fuck all y'all bitches up.
We're trying to get her a star, but somehow it always got whistle called to you. Well, Nicole, sorry.
I got you, Nicole. Hear it well. Hey yo, the baked potato. You're turning off that baked Mississippi. What are you looking at? Stop doing things.
Sorry.
Just walk in front of the camera. It's cool. Producer.
Say like 5 more minutes and then we do another episode.
That works.
How much time we got?
9, but it's in there 5. So.
9 to 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, should that be the next part?
Sure. That's
Psych! Edit.
So do we? So now we're in an interesting predicament, though. Do we hope he gets the job, or do we hope he doesn't?
What do you want?
It's not a matter of hope. I need to get this job.
As a photographer?
A real job.
Is your pops gonna kick you out or what? Or if you don't get it, then he's like, sorry, Dad, I tried, you know?
Bullshit.
Well, fucking, your cousin trained all the bullshit you could have.
That's literally.
You heard?
Yeah, like, you could have been bullshit around a couple years, but that cousin, like, expedited the process. It's like, fuck all this shit, I'm going back military shit.
Yeah, he was fucking done with it all. Like,
I want everybody outside my house
he called my sister to go talk to my cousin, but also in that same breath, like he was like, "Tell Brian to like get a job." I was like, Jesus. Like so, like my sister came up and talked to my cousin and said, "You have 2 weeks." Talk to me, and she like, "You have 2 weeks."
No, he's Brian's like, no, that was for her. No, it's for you too.
Do I have her 2 weeks too? If they kicked her out early, can you roll back those 2 weeks? You know, like those minutes that Singular used to have?
He's giving me leeway because I need to get clean. Like, and it takes about a month or so to get clean and then get the job.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, I've been checking myself every day, like, because I have a drug test. And I'm just like,
Yeah, it's a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, every day you've been coming out not clean?
Yeah, that's fucking insane, dude. Like, it's like a prominent line, too. I'm like, Jesus.
Stoner.
So if you want to,
You can't look faded, like,
even that line's like, nah, bro.
I'm here to stay.
That line is faded as fuck. No. So I'm gonna tell you the way to do it if you want to go on tour. Next week, smoke weed.
I don't know, Pops.
who's gonna give me a place to stay, huh?
The government?
No, man, this is why I need it, because like, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go?
Yeah.
So you could try to get some flexible hours in that bitch, or like that's gonna be a 40-hour job?
No, yeah, they'll be really flexible. My sister's the
Oh, really?
manager there.
What is this job?
Like a gate guard for like trucks.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Those pay pretty good though.
They are good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money, and like my nephew used to work there, and like he said, like I just brought my Xbox.
I heard people. That's all the same thing. I brought Xbox, watched fucking Netflix the whole fucking
Dude,
time.
I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that sounds actually. Go for that job. That sounds dope as fuck. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, those are like 17 to
You
25
need
an
to
hour.
be clean for that job. You need to be clean for that.
Even though you're gonna be smoking the whole time you're there. Like,
I'm not.
he had one of my moments where I say something that I shouldn't say. It's like, oh shit.
But then he realizes I have the power to edit this.
My job, I'm gonna fucking look at this, but like as soon as I get that job, I'm probably gonna be like, get right back on.
Smoking the pancakes,
Do they
bro.
drug test after?
Then maybe you shouldn't. This could also just be that ego death moment where you know you shouldn't fucking do that.
This is just being arrogant.
I honestly like haven't been having the way I had urges, but like not like.
Yeah, bitch, did you see yourself outside of Steve's house when Stringer was here? Yeah, you've had urges. They're passing Jay's around. He's just like, smoke that shit.
I was like super fucking jealous.
There was like 3 moments where he tried to play it off. He'd like,
Just like rips off his skin. Like,
What's all the skin doing on?
I saw it, right?
I saw it.
You'd reach and then just like, shake.
That's good.
Are we done? Bye.
Alright, small break.
That potato. Put that battery to charge while we're waiting.
That shit will work. Bring both batteries charge.
He would never bring both batteries.
Yeah, this time.
He also doesn't have a charger.